Hey everybody, how y'all doing out there? I hope everybody is doing well. You are tuned in to Real Life with Joni and Star, where we talk about all the real life stuff over here. So Star, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. And yourself?
I'm doing great, child. Living and maintaining in this world we living in.
Yeah.
Yeah, child. So we're gonna get right on into it, and we're gonna talk about this presidential 2024 that's coming up. That is
hmm
very a serious time today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's meaning that you know Camilla has jumped into the race, and now all hell has broke loose. Everybody is running and making accusations, and it's just an ugly sight out there. But the main important thing for us all as the citizens, the productive citizens, in America, we need to make sure we vote and listen to what they're talking about.
For sure. Definitely always have to educate ourselves individually, you know, see what resonates with you with each candidate, and make the best educated decision. That's our responsibility as a citizen.
And that's what it is. It's all a choice and a decision, because you have a choice. You have
Yeah.
your freedom. You have your rights. You want to continue to keep those rights, because if you look at what Trump is trying to do as far as this 2025 project that he has made up of, maybe 40 of his constituents has signed on to this. It's a lot of stuff he's trying to take away.
Yeah. And just like you said, a lot of us don't have enough knowledge about what he's trying to do. So the most important thing is for us to go educate ourselves about these initiatives so that we can be aware and not be ignorant about, the facts.
Right. Which are some of the facts are education. It's out there that education, he wants no more schooling for our children. So
Wow.
I don't know what they're supposed to be doing, but yeah, education is on the line, abortion is on the line, women's rights are on the line. They're trying to just close women's mouths, where we don't have a say for nothing. You know what I mean? The minimum wage is still $7.25, and that's ridiculous.
Definitely ridiculous, because nobody can live off of that. I feel like, he made that comment about black jobs, but I'm just about to say, I just feel like people who work in fast food, places that people don't think is important, they're very important because they provide convenience. And these people, they need to be paid. They need to be paid at least $20 an hour.
At least 20 hours to survive, because it's not covering the rent. It's not covering transportation. It's even what it's going to do is, if Trump gets into power, because he is such a selfish person, and we all see this. This is not something I'm just saying just because of trying to be against someone. No. What I'm saying is that Trump is a very selfish person, and he is, at the end of the day, if he is to win, most of what he's going to do is be for self, and and possibly to hurt others because of his vindictive ways. So we got to make choices for our future, our children's future, and then their children. This is how serious this voting time is. I always been talking about voting for the last 4 or 5 years. You know
Yes.
what I mean? But this go around, because there's a lot of people that are saying they're not voting, and they haven't been voting.
Yeah.
I really want to pull those people out who are saying they're not going to vote, to get out there and vote, because it's very important, not just for yourself. Okay, you don't want to vote. Yes, okay, for whatever reason. But vote for maybe your grandkids, or vote for the children that's out there. Vote for abortion, or for women's rights, or for the prisoners that are being mistreated.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because it is, I never thought about it that way, for a person who has the stance where they just feel like, I'm just not going to vote. I know I at least experienced that one time before. I can't remember who the candidates were, but it just felt like it was pointless to pick either. But I love what you just said. If you are a person who feels like, well, I don't like either of these candidates, at least reconsider for the future generations, because your vote matters to them as well, to the ones who can't vote, who are not old enough to vote.
Right.
So,
And the
that's
ones who
awesome.
they're trying. Yep. Sorry about that.
No, you
Hmm.
good. I said that's awesome.
Yeah, I agree with that, because also for the ones who they're trying to stop voting, people who have been to prison before and there are citizens out here working, they're stopping them from voting. So it's a lot of different ways they're trying to get people to not be able to vote. So we need those people to fill in, you know what I'm saying, those spots that are going to be troublesome. So we really need to get out in droves and vote, because really our lives depend on it, because this man is really trying to be a democracy. Is that how you say it? He wants to be
He wants to be the opposite of the democracy, which is what's the word that they use?
dictatorship.
Yeah, dictatorship.
Right. He wants to be a dictator and just change things around. So it's going to be a tipsy turvy, guys. And we already see what the world is like right now. We have been in the last 8 years. It's been just awful. I mean, as far as like life and how hard it's been, you know what I'm saying? So what do you think if this man gets in office, what it's going to be like? And that's just my view. I'm not saying nothing about the people who are for Trump.
Yeah.
That's you. That's your life. You're for him for your reason. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I've always been a Democrat. You know what I mean? Now, if I've seen some things Trump did that I feel like is a positive and it's a win, then it'll be a different story. But I really don't see that. And me being a black woman on top of that is, kind of scary. So we really want you guys to get out there and vote, because it's really, your lives are on the line in a sense,
Yeah, and just to reiterate what you said, most important thing that we need to be doing starting today, if we have not already, is just gaining all the knowledge that we need about what each candidate is proposing. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be studying what they're trying to do, because that's how we should make our decision. I just remember being younger, reading history, like when Abraham Lincoln was president. I believe he was a Republican, and it just seems that the party kind of changed, because a long time ago it seemed like the Republican Party used to be good,
Right.
a long
Right.
time
Right.
ago,
Yep.
but
Yep.
then something changed.
Mhm. That's true. So again, yeah, I did mention Trump's name a couple of times, but I am going to, I know more about Trump than I do Camilla. All right. And I'm going to be honest about that. But from what she had to take and do what she needed to do in the presidency, which was step up. So now we're able to see what she's going to bring to the table. I would rather choose someone who can at least, where I see a positive, future. So you can't believe everything that you hear. I'm just gonna say that. So I've been doing my education and my research and watching this woman and seeing where she's going. But I like what she's saying so far. Everybody has a past and what they did and how they did it. We got to worry about what's going on now and in our future after November. So
Right.
I think we have a chance with a woman if she makes it. If she doesn't, you guys cry your tears, because honey, it's gonna be a time. That's how
It's definitely
because one more thing, because Trump also is against disabled people. Did you hear about that? Yeah, disabled
No.
people. Yeah, he made a comment about his own nephew. Yeah, his nephew's son told him that if don't worry about him, just let him go ahead and just leave him where he at, or let him go ahead and pass or whatever, something to that nature, and come to Florida. So I think that right there says a lot, like where his mindset is and his activities. Just thought I should share that.
Yeah, I think, of course, I mean, of course, it's always about picking the better of the two candidates. That's the bottom line. The better of the two.
Right.
And I just feel like like I said, once we study what each of them are trying to do, you make your best decision. Then you have fulfilled your duty. No matter who
Right.
you have voted for. Like I said, this dictatorship talk
Yeah.
is very unpleasant. It's very unpleasant because it's opposite of what we've been born into as far as the
Right.
democracy. We've never had a dictatorship in America. So
Right.
that's the main thing to consider. This is something that happens on in other countries, not here, where for the majority of the fact we're a free country. For the
Right.
in a sense,
Right.
in a
In a
sense.
sense.
And it depends on also what your race is, as up to how free you are in this country.
Right.
Everybody knows that there's racial differences in the experiences in this country. But yeah, but I know we don't need a dictatorship for sure.
Definitely not. Definitely not. He
Um,
definitely also as far as that, as far as being of race, black women and black men and being black in America, it's harder for us. And even if in that Project 2025, Trump is also and has been saying all over everywhere that he wants to, if a cop shoots someone, he is immune from, he has immunity. That means no jail, no consequence, no nothing.
Well, yeah, that's terrible because unfortunately, a lot of police officers already feel like they are above the law. They do stuff knowing that the police force is going to cover them, so that will give them 100% free range to do even more evil works. Case in point, like Sonia Massey. That wouldn't be any good. But unfortunately, until white teenage boys start getting killed one
Right.
after another, nothing is going to change. Now, when they start killing these white kids,
Right.
something will change.
Something will change, and that's so sad to say, but it's absolutely. I mean, it's right in front of our eyes. But we're not gonna go off topic. We want to make sure you guys get out there and vote, vote, vote. Do your research, educate yourselves. It's right in front of you. It's everywhere. It's on social media. Wherever you are, it's there. Open your phone.
Yeah.
They're even sending text messages to your phone, so you can even get information right there. It's everywhere. So educate yourselves and please tell your friends. Get out there. Hey, look at it as if you guys going to the club or you're going on vacation. Get all your homies, your friends, your mothers, your aunties, everybody, and get out there and vote in droves. Because we really,
Yes.
really need the vote. We need the vote. We need the
Yeah,
vote.
we definitely need to vote. And I was just going to say, I just feel like regardless, however way it goes, I mean, I personally don't want Trump to be president. I personally would pick Mickey Mouse or Goofy over Trump. Okay, just personally,
Right?
But I think oh gosh, I hope I didn't lose what I was about to say. What was I about to say? Oh,
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But I feel you. I feel you on the Trump and the Goofy, honey. I mean,
yeah.
oh my
had to-
goodness.
I remember. What I was gonna say is, I'm looking at it like this. Of course, me personally, I don't want Trump to be president for many reasons, and I haven't even fully studied the things he's proposed to do. I've only seen bits and pieces of it, and I need to read even more. But I just feel like the worst case scenario, if he does become president, he will be president for this last term, and he will never be able to be president again because you can only be president twice. So if he becomes president, I kind of look forward to it because he'll never be able to
Get
run
it
again.
over and get it.
He'll
Get
never
it
be able to
over.
run again. He'll never be able to run again. So
Right. And make it fair. Make it fair. If a prisoner, if a convict and a criminal can be president, do the right thing against the people, the criminals that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Do the right thing. Be fair. But we gon' because oh my
yeah,
goodness.
like they got all these men in jail for marijuana charges.
Marijuana.
And marijuana is being sold out here legal almost everywhere. They're calling it CBD. They can call it whatever they want. We don't know if it could be real weed the whole time. Who knows?
Right.
But,
but
so our man is in jail, and they out here selling it in a regular store.
They done took it over, and it's the white man that's selling it. And it's hard for the black man to sell it, and it's legal. You see how they go? You put all the black men in jail when they was making money and they making a living, and then you take that away and to make money and make it legal, and then it's hard for them to get a piece of the pie.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, they're gonna have to go legal too. They're gonna have to join them. If you can't beat them,
and guess what? And that's what they're doing. They out there in droves. Yep, they're doing it the right way. And yeah, fair is fair in America. That's how it should be. And